guys, side dish week again, and I was thinking about what I was going to make and couldn't think of anything, so last night boyfriend and I sat here in my kitchen with about 25 different vegetables and pastas and creams and whatever, and here's pretty much what I came up with. I came up with, which I think I saw at Paula do an episode like this one time. I think that's where I kind of came up with it. But I'm not sure what she put in hers, but here's what I'm going to put in mine. Now, you're going to have to bear with me because I'm filming this again by myself. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix the camera, and I'm going to, because you don't want to miss what's all in this. So, but before I do, I'm going to tell you what all I put in it. What it is a loaded baked potato. Now, it's just not your normal average baked potato with your sour cream and cheese. Well, it does have your cheese. It has your cream cheese in it. Well, I'm using the whipped cream cheese because I'm making a cream sauce for on top of it. So it's a nice creamier, fluffier texture. I'm also using almost 2 cups of button mushrooms, thinly sliced. I'm going to be using, to start with, 2 tablespoons of butter, some heavy cream. This isn't going to be your average figure-friendly baked potato. I'm going to also use some green onions for some flavor, some Marsala wine, and bacon. You can't go wrong with bacon. So what I did is I got it crisped up nice and good, and I'm going to transplant it to my paper towel, and we're going to save the juices. So let me get the camera moved and down so you can see all the goodness in there. Okay, be right back. First, we're going to add the butter into the hot pan. Look how hot that is, okay? Get that frying up there. Okay, it's going to help lift it, all the good stuff off the bottom. Next, we're going to add the mushrooms. Okay. I'm going to get those sauteed up so they're nice and, not to the point they're mushy, but just so that they still have texture, but they're not raw. So, I never told you that about the baked potato. What I'm just using your regular old baking potato. Now, I put it in the oven. Usually they take about 45 minutes to 50, 55 minutes, depending on your size of your potato that you want to make. So look at all that bacon and stuff getting off the bottom there. It might look like it's burnt, but eventually we're going to get the stuff off the bottom of it. As soon as we add the wine and the cream cheese. Okay, let those set for a second while I get everything all ready out. Oh, so anyway, the baked potato, I did it at 350. Make sure you rinse it well and poke it. Alright, now the Marsala wine, I'm just going to use about, it'll be probably like 2 tablespoons or so. You just want to make sure you lift it off the bottom. See? Get that bubble nice up. At this point, I like to take and add some fresh cracked pepper to it. Now, with most of my stuff, if you've noticed that I really haven't used a lot of salt in them, I don't like to use a lot of salt. I figured everything has enough salt in it on its own. Okay, so next, look at that. Oh man, see how it got off the bottom there? They're about right at the right texture. So my potatoes are about done too, so as soon as this is done, this doesn't take very long at all. Just a few minutes. You can already get in the grocery store your mushrooms already done up. Okay, so next, now that we got it back up to a nice simmer again, add the cream cheese in. About a tablespoon. Stir it around, get that more of that stuff off the bottom, and break it down. This is so stinking good, I can't even tell you. I wish that there were such thing as smell-o-vision, taste-o-vision, or whatever, because this is so yummy. Okay. Real quick, real simple. Smell that marsala. Next, what I'm going to do is add the heavy cream. And bring that to a boil. It will thicken. Once it comes to a boil, it'll thicken up. And what you're going to want to do then after that is reduce it. So we're going to wait a few minutes till it comes up. Bring the heat up. Alright guys, so this is cooked down now. I'd like to show you how lovely, how thick and delicious that is now. You can see the cream. Look at that. Okay. Final stages of this. Alright, I don't think you can see me, but I don't know what to do right now, so this is going to be done. Final stages of it. You're going to want to take your bacon, okay? Add it to your final cream sauce. Your green onions. Okay, I have about, I think it was like a third cup of green onions. Now, I want to take and put some in there, save some for the garnish. Just stir this all up inside. Look at that. Wish I could zoom right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over and show you once I got the potato all done. Okay, got my russet potatoes. Slice it down the middle. Okay, squeeze her up. Nice and soft. Steaming, piping hot. Get my butter inside. It's delicious. My boyfriend's so lucky he gets to eat all this stuff like 2 days in a row. I'm not so lucky because my butt's going to get bigger. It's not like it's not big enough already. Lots of butter, lots of butter, lots of butter for the baked potato. I like lots of butter so it's oozing out when I put this on top. Get a nice little spoon out here. We'll spoon it right on top of my baked potatoes. Delicious. Get nice and oozing out. So this recipe makes, obviously, if you can see, 2 large baking potatoes. So if you want to make more, just double your recipe. Or you don't have to load them up as much. But I think this is the way to go. And I'm trying to explain to people, my friends, when they ask me all about why I'm doing this with cream cheese on everything. Why? Because it goes with everything. That's why. Enjoy.